everybody, the universe, as Dr. Crater would always say. Welcome back to another great episode of It's Just Damn Sports.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Chris, a.k.a. MVP, and never capping, never wear a hat. Trust me, ladies, Mom, I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. I apologize. I blame the barber, okay? He was out of town and all that. All right? Now, I know, ladies, y'all hearing a deep voice. Oh, that's right, ladies. He's back. Big Arms Jason Jones is back. Look at him. Go ahead and show the guns out. The gun show is back.
Hey, I put my guns up for a reason. If you look to my left.
Look, why do you do it like that? Why do you turn? You can
left.
barely turn.
I'm scared of you. I'm scared to turn.
Hey, ladies, his guns are out, man. It's the gun show time.
Hey, question of this session in this series today is, what size shirt y'all think Chris got on right now?
It's a 3X.
He's capping.
It's a 3X.
He's capping.
It's not anything smaller than a 3X, okay? Now, the real question is, Jason Jones is in a 4X and his arms are still banging like that. So, hey, ladies, Big Arm Jason Jones.
That's a ZXL.
Hey, the universe, he's single. That's what I heard. Last I heard, he's single. So,
hey, man.
Figure it out.
Hey, what we getting into today?
Yeah.
What we
I see you jump that real quick.
Oh,
yeah, hey, we're gonna talk about
it.
We're gonna talk some NFL.
All right.
We're gonna talk some college, and then we're gonna have a little bonus thing out the door. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump right in. Okay, let's jump right in. Let's talk about NFL. All right. Big news came out this week. Tua. All right. The guy from the Dolphins, quarterback. I'm not gonna even try his last name.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, there you go.
Let's go.
We got it.
I'm on.
All right. He came out and kind of bashed his former coach. You know, he's like, man, the guy never gave me a shred of confidence, told me pretty much I suck every day.
Right.
They never wanted me. They try to trade away from me. So you never have that encouragement. You start to feel that way. And then all of a sudden, Josh McDaniels come around, keeps telling me, yo, you're my guy. You're my guy. You're my guy. You're my guy. This offense is made for you. This offense is made for you. Started putting pieces around me, and now I'm flourishing. So what do you think about that, about players telling the truth about other coaches, whether it's, do you find that fair? Do you find that foul?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think the dynamic that is coming from, you talking about a quarterback that played at Alabama under Nick Saban.
Okay.
Now, all of us know that, we've seen him on interviews. We've seen him, mic'd up at practice. We've seen him in, post and pregame interviews and things like that. And we know that, we've seen him.
Right.
Not saying that Nick Saban he might be a great coach, but sometimes you hear certain words from great coaches that you need to hear. So I'm not seeing like the parallel when it comes to, Tua saying what he said about, his former coach versus what he's saying about his current coach. You know what I mean? Because if you come from Alabama, like playing under Saban, you gotta have tough skin to be there with him. So
you're right.
I'm wondering like kind of the dynamic of where that's really coming from. So that's what I'm gonna speak on. That's what I'm gonna say about it. But I do believe that maybe he's telling the truth, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I
will say this, my little brief stint, and I was very, very quick in the NFL, whatever. A little 2-3 weeks, whatever. In the NFL, was very quick, and he got cut very quick, whatever. But I would say this: it is different. Yeah. It's a business.
Oh, no doubt.
And college, it's becoming a business. Coaches are getting on hot seats very quickly. Yeah. But in the NFL, it's win.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
It ain't win later.
It ain't win in a couple weeks. It ain't, they'll get there. He'll get better. Yeah.
I truly think that, like, if you're a head coach, you have a guy that is out there that you want, or you got a system that you want to run, and you're stuck with a quarterback because the GM is the GM who picks the team.
Right.
And the coaches have to kind of go along. They can put their 2 cents in, but the coaches go along with kind of what the GM picks.
Facts.
So if the GM picks a guy and says, "No, this is your guy, make it work," and that's not your guy, I can see it being problematic.
Yeah,
I can see it. So I don't. All right, you telling him he sucks or whatever like that, but you all coming, Brian Flores, you coming from watching the greatest, one of the greatest now quarterback ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To now you're leading the team. So you've seen what that leadership is. You've seen what the work ethic is. You've seen how Bill treated him, and Tom Brady thrived on it.
Right.
And maybe that's why Bill Belichick's disciples his coaches at work don't really last long as head coaches.
And you see that, you see that.
Because I truly think it's like you said, like Nick Saban. Nick Saban, a lot of his coaches, instead of Kirby Smart, have not been uber successful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're getting there. They build winning programs, but they're not uber successful compared to Nick Saban's program. So I like your point. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
To me, it just brings up a question of how can somebody, how can a player, him specifically, feel as if I gotta hear the best words to feel valued. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just like how do you even get through those years at the University of Alabama under a head coach as such? You know what I mean? And come out and be able to say something like maybe it was a vote of confidence, maybe it was the type of coach Flores was, I guess, or maybe it was immaturity on Tua's behalf, and then he grew in a couple years. It could be, it could be any one of those dynamics. You know what I mean?
That's true.
However, obviously, Tom Brady commented on it, correct?
Yes, he
and
did.
saying, that's what I wanted. Tom Brady is a different generation. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's amazing how quick the generation changed from a Tom Brady to a Tua, and how these, young men and young athletes think. You know what I mean? So some of us embrace it, we want it, and we want to stand up to it like, yo, what's good? You know what I mean? But some of us, some don't. So I guess, kudos to him if he's doing better with whoever he's under. But, if I was in a room with Flores and if I was in a room with McDaniel, it's gonna be it's a different room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a different room.
Those two compare, it's a different room.
And plus, also Flores is a defensive guy.
Yeah,
Mike McDaniel is an offensive guy. So
it's different by nature. It's different by nature.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I'm Tua and I'm saying yo, my coach says I'm suck or whatever that because I threw a pick compared to Mike McDaniel's, be like, yo, that junk happens. What did you see? Boom, boom, boom. Let's fix it.
Right.
And Flores is probably like, bro, you threw a pick at a bad situation, put our defense in a bad situation.
Right.
Yo, you got to do better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's 100% what you said. I think it's a different feel. It's a different room. Yeah. Hey, he don't like the coach. You don't like the coach.
Overall, just like in the point that you made, with them being, with Flores being a defensive-minded coach and McDaniel being an offensive-minded coach, you can tell in the celebrations what coach is on what side. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Correct.
It's just different. We desire different things. And then being a head coach, sometimes that stuff don't change. You still one-sided.
Right.
You want the offense to do well as a defensive coach because it helps you out, and vice versa. But, you can tell the difference, man.
Yeah.
So,
no, you're absolutely right, man.
It is what it is, man.
You watch even if you go back to college, you watch Nick Saban. The man rarely smiled.
Yeah.
Where the defense got a pick, he was over there coaching, hey, man, make sure you do this and that.
Right.
Where the offense scored a touchdown, hey, make sure you do this. So he rarely smiled. He smiled at the end, but he rarely smiled during the game. So, you can never read him. And I just think maybe Tua kind of is like, yo, I need an offensive guy in my ear to play better. And he has. So we'll see. Hey, listen, fair foul, that would always be, it's a man's opinion.
That's it.
And that's just another man's opinion on the man.
Whatever worked for him.
Whatever worked for him.
Yeah,
hey, good luck to him.
Yes, sir.
Let's jump into something that is becoming bigger and bigger, and we're talking about quarterback salaries.
All right.
Okay? So a lot of quarterbacks are getting paid.
That money, man.
And some aren't. Money. Mainly Dak Prescott.
All right.
Now, if you're a Cowboys fan, you love Dak Prescott during the regular season, and then you hate him during the playoffs.
Right.
But another guy like that, Kirk Cousins. He just got paid.
Oh, Kurt.
He just got paid. He hasn't done a great season. Terrible playoff record.
Yeah.
Okay? We got young guns getting paid, right? Yeah. On potential. Tua's getting paid. Right. What has Tua done in the playoffs? Trevor Lawrence getting paid. What has Trevor done in the playoffs?
Yep.
So you're getting all these players, young guys getting paid, and they haven't done much either, like Dak, but they don't want to pay Dak. What do you think about that?
Man, that's crazy to say because before Cousins got paid by the Falcons, the number one thing I've always
Hey, a funny fact about the Falcons, and I just found this out today. And y'all can fact check me on this, but Usher made a song about the Falcons.
What was that song?
And it was
what was that song?
I'm gonna do a little singing. All right, the universe. This one's for you, the universe. But Usher
got a
made a
point.
little song about the Falcons and for the Falcon fans. Okay? So and it was a popular song for Usher.
It was very popular.
It was. You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is how the Falcons fans feel every season because they want to leave the Falcons every season. The Falcons make them want to leave and find a new team. But they keep coming back.
That's a fact.
That's what they do. The Falcons, they're going to do it again, right? Everybody's all excited about the Falcons. And start playing that Usher song. Because mid-season, they're going to be like, dang, Usher sang about this all the time.
They thought it was about a girl.
It wasn't about a girl. It's about the Falcons.
About the Falcons, yo.
You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you.
Hey, if you had just a little word of encouragement to our Falcons fans who desire to leave the one that they with, and
start a new relationship.
If they wanted to start a new relationship, what direction would you direct them in?
Well, you gotta think about closeness, right?
Okay.
Vicinity. You got state over. You got New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The rival.
They're always competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They play the dome. So
right.
you could travel to the dome.
Be an AC at all times.
You got let's see. Well, you got the Panthers suck. So you know what I'm saying? Usher, go sing a song for them because they need you. You know what I'm saying? I would say maybe Jacksonville. You know, see what they do this year. They're up and down.
If you let Usher decide, it's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders, bro.
Oh, Raiders. The Raiders.
It's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders.
They got to go cross country?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We live in Atlanta.
So all right.
I don't know about that.
So it might get a little crazy. It might not come back. Crazy. But to your point, man, talking about quarterbacks, like I want to talk about Cousins first because the one thing I've always said about Atlanta sports, like, overall is that you never really see.
I got you. You're right.
Yeah, but except for the Braves, I love the Braves. I mess with the Braves. But anyway, even like you see all of these, these these Atlanta franchises and Atlanta organizations, but you never really see them pay people like some of these other organizations do.
Okay,
like
they paid Michael Vick.
Yeah, they paid Michael Vick, but that was 20 years ago almost. You know what I mean? Like that was I was still in high school when Vick got paid, man.
He did get paid though.
Yeah, he got paid.
Yeah.
But it's like when the last time the Atlanta Hawks really paid somebody and it was a big deal? Like, I don't mean like a big deal money wise. I mean a big deal across like the NBA or a big deal across the MLB. And we can't really count the MLB because they salary cap a little bit different. But anyway, like why you ain't pay Freddie Freeman, man? Why the Braves didn't pay Freddie Freeman to stay here? You know what I mean? So
they got Acuna.
But still, you want to keep Freddie, bro, of all people. But anyway, just talk about Cousins, man. I just think it's a little weird how you go and pay a quarterback like that and then draft one. You know what I mean? Don't know what Atlanta got going on, but I hope Morrison.
It's like Usher said. At this point, the situation's out control. I never meant to hurt her, but I gotta let her go.
Hey, let the song go. Let the song go, bro.
Hey, listen.
Let the song
I'm gonna tell you why they drafted the quarterback.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right, go for it.
Hey, all right. Now listen, I'm gonna do something because my producer Cash told me not to do it. America,
this guy,
the universe. Hey, for real. No jokes aside. Listen, they don't put. Why they? I got. Hey, Cash, stop laughing in the back. All right, listen, America. Okay. Hey. Can we get serious here? I'm trying to prove a point, dog.
Chris MVP Zellner, attorney at law.
Anyway,
Chris MVP Zellner
listen,
profile pic.
they pay, you know why they got a quarterback? Because they don't trust Kirk.
Chris MVP Zellner.
See,
inside
now,
linebackers coach.
You want me to let the song down, but you want to
my bad, bro.
You want to keep showing the guns
my
off
bad,
to the
my
ladies.
bad, my bad,
I
my
get
bad.
it. All right, man. All right,
Chris
listen.
MVP Zellner, employee of the month, Kroger. All right, I'm done, bro.
All right. We have too much fun on this set.
My bad, bro. All right, go for it, bro. Go for it.
All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, here we go. They paid Kirk Cousins, right? Because they had to. Because nobody wanted to come to Atlanta. Then they drafted because they understood, like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We done drafted a 40-year-old quarterback who has a torn Achilles. What were we thinking? And we paid him $100 something million.
What Lil John at when you need him?
Hey, they said, we might want to get a backup.
Facts.
So they got a backup. Listen, now they can focus on talent and probably bring people around. And that's the thing. All right, you get a quarterback, you gotta have weapons. Yes, they got young weapons, but they need more. They continue to need more. So look, they got a veteran in there. I think they overpaid. Everybody always believes they overpaid, but they drafted a quarterback because you had a top quarterback.
Yeah,
you did. All right. Now listen, when they thought if we get Kirk Cousins, right, we got 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
So
for sure.
if we're gonna be competitive in 2 years, you ain't drafted at the bottom.
Yeah.
Out of the top, and I'm sorry, at the top anymore. So when Kirk Cousins does say goodbye, you don't want to just have a drop off.
Yeah.
You want to continue to pick where? At the 20s, something like that. You look at Green Bay, they picked 15, 16, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because after Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. They don't want to pick at 5 again and start over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
they don't want to do that.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Jordan Love are pretty legit. Like I didn't really know him like that in college, but Jordan Love is a legit QB. Bro.
I still think with their 8 games is still too many. Or too less to really figure it out. But I agree with you.
I mean,
I agree with you.
He looks legit.
And
I think he looks that legit because he learned under Aaron, had an opportunity to learn.
And who did Aaron learn under?
Yeah, Brett Favre.
You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady learned under Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Like there's not many quarterbacks that come in and be great right away.
Right.
You are seeing that, but I think the rules have changed to help them.
Right.
But it's like, let me see what you do second, third year.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense though.
Patrick Mahomes is an outlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely
an outlier.
For sure.
Peyton Manning, first year terrible, but he became an outlier.
Right.
You know, not many rookie quarterbacks can just, boom. You see a lot of rookie quarterbacks fail because they just it's too much.
You do.
So we'll see what happens. I have a hoping for this young group and some of these other young quarterbacks coming out that I think their heads are in the right spot, but we'll see what happens. But
let me get your opinion on this real quick. I know we still talking about quarterbacks and pay, and we talking about rookie quarterbacks a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting off a little bit, but I do want to ask, man, what do you think about C.J. Stroud, man?
So I think C.J. Stroud is a phenomenal player. I still am not getting sold off of 1 year.
I got you.
I don't want to get so excited off of 1 year. Look at Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow is the truth.
Yeah.
But then he's been injured and everything like that. Now it's like Joe Burrow is somehow like got to make a name for himself again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, he went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And he was like literally 30 seconds away or whatever from winning that.
Took the Bengals to the Super Bowl.
To the Bengals to the Super Bowl.
Back in the day, we didn't even choose them on the game.
He's been injured. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like people forget how good Joe Burrow is.
Right.
So my thing about C.J. Stroud is, let me see him continue to do it.
How consistent can you be?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without the injuries. Right. I mean, like Lamar was getting in trouble because of injuries. He wasn't finishing the season.
Right.
So I just want to see consistency. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. And I don't put it past him. I think he can be great.
Yeah.
But I just got to continue to see the process. So I like good question, but like I think this quarterback market is going to get outrageous.
Yeah.
But I think as of right now, the only top quarterbacks I think should be getting paid is, to me, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, guys that are going deep.
Yeah,
Josh Allen is really only getting knocked out by who? Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is really, when he's healthy, is only got knocked out by who? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, if I'm going to get knocked out by one guy, I'm like Peyton Manning. I deserve to get paid.
Yeah,
I'm having good years. I'm just getting knocked out by one person. To me, if you look at the NFC, they're the ones who are like, bro, who do you got?
Right.
Jalen Hurts, I feel like you got to pay him. He done enough. Brock Purdy definitely got to get paid.
He went to the Super Bowl, man.
But who else? Jared Goff now? To me, is it Jared Goff or is it the team? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll see. The Rams, Matthew Stafford, but he's getting up there in age. But he got some talent around him now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Who's going to step up? You know, who's going to step up?
So do you think that Dak will get paid?
Yeah, he's got to get paid.
Okay.
No matter what, he's got to get paid.
I mean, like we said before, I think Dak is honestly. I think he's a consistent quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's a very smart quarterback. I think that when the time comes for him to perform in the playoffs, I think he let too much outside chatter and what people think about him dwindle his game a little bit.
That could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that pressure.
I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
You're technically America's team, right? Everybody either wants to see you win or see you lose. You're the most hated. So I think you're right. I think the pressure does get to him. Yeah. But I don't think it just gets to him. I think it gets to everybody on the team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's in the probably a locker room thing.
Yeah.
Maybe a locker room thing.
We gotta see what they do this year. They have the talent, they have the roster, but we'll see, man. The guys just don't step up in the playoffs. I feel like they forget, in the playoffs, everything is different. Yeah. It's not like a regular week. Yeah. It's like these people are preparing for you.
Right.
It's a Super Bowl every week.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, man, the playoffs are like another week, I lose, whatever. No, you lose or go home.
Right.
So you are people's Super Bowl. People are bringing everything they got at you. And I don't know if the coaches are, preparing for everything, preparing for every play, really honing in and saying, guys, let's hone in, let's lock in, let's spend extra hours here or there. Coaches, I get it. You want to go home to your families. Let's stay a little extra hours so that on the front end so we don't have to stay on the back end.
That's right.
But we'll see, man. I think that's the beauty thing about NFL football. I think every year is different.
Yeah.
An injury, a great play away, a bad call, whatever, can change somebody's whole year.
Right.
So, I'm interested to see. But there's a lot of teams that would take Dak and pay him now.
And he'll make a difference.
Yeah,
he'll make a difference.
So, jumping into college, it starts this week.
Right.
All right, we got about a couple more minutes. Thank you, America. If you like the show, please like, subscribe, comment. All right. If you want Big Arm's number, I'll put it down in the comments for you, ladies. All right. But you gotta like first, and then you gotta subscribe, and then just say, "Hey, we want Big Arm's number." I'll put it in there for you. I don't care about him. It just be our little secret. Anyways, but like, subscribe. But Big college starts this Saturday. Florida State at Georgia Tech over in Dublin. Okay, a lot of people think that Georgia Tech can upset Florida State. Me, because I'm a Florida State hater, of course I think that. Go Georgia Tech. I hated them last year. I'll hate them when we play them, but go Georgia Tech. What do you think? Starting the college season, baby. I can't wait. Next week's going to be amazing.
Wow. First of all, to have those two teams playing specifically first – that's a conference game.
That's a conference game.
It's ACC game.
ACC.
Man, I don't know who to go with at all. Look at you. Look at you.
I'm just saying, because it's not an SEC team. I went to Ole Miss, SEC, Landshark. Who cares, bro? Come on, man. Pick a team, bro.
I'm scared. I'm fearing for my life right now.
Wearing a 4X. You see guns are so popping out. Now he's scared.
I'm fearing for my life right now. I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech, man.
Thank you.
For fun.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech.
Why? Because you
know what?
Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
I was just playing, bro. I'm going with Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Okay. Wearing Florida State colors, but you're gonna go Georgia Tech. That's cool. All right. Anyway,
you going?
I don't like either one of those schools. I said I'm just going for Georgia Tech.
All right. You still wearing the same thing?
Anyways, hey, listen. College is going to start, so we're both picking Georgia Tech.
Going Georgia Tech, baby.
So when we talk to y'all next week, we'll be at our picks, America.
Yeah.
I got the picks, America. In Chris we trust. In Chris we trust, America.
He get all his picks from his muscles. He get his picks from his muscles.
I got you.
Hey, muscle.
All right. Before we go,
what team are we picking this
week? Look at you
week?
talking to your muscle.
What team
you
are we picking
talking
this
to
week?
your arms right now.
Oh, I guess since I don't like Georgia Tech and since I don't like Florida State, I'm just going to go with Georgia
Ladies,
Tech.
that's what he does every day in the morning before he goes to school. He talks to his arms. We're going to have a good day.
Hey.
Good day. That's what he says. That's what he says.
Hey, look, when it rain outside, Chris is the umbrella.
I thought you were going to bring that up. Let's start. Hey, before we go. before we go, real quick. All right, we're gonna exit out this because Cash is telling us to wrap it up, and I don't want to have to choke him out. All right, so
we'll get back to the umbrella next week.
We were talking about it off the set about some of the amazing events that we've seen that happen outside of America. You know what I'm saying? All in America, but just outside of its
like
normal thing. Like we saw like hockey being played outside. You know what I'm saying? We saw volleyball being played in a football stadium. We've seen different events.
Right.
You have brought up a great one. What is your favorite event that is not played in its usual arena?
And like I said, we talked about this, but I'm going to go with Michigan State and UNC basketball playing on the naval ship in 2011 to start the season off. Man, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Like just being able to just sit there and watch, a basketball court like outside on a naval ship, you sailing at the same time, like that was amazing to me. So that was one of my favorite games to watch.
Yeah, I tell you, it was amazing. And I always like, what if the wind blows and the ball goes and now it goes off the ship? What are they gonna do?
Ship, right?
I was like, what is going to happen? But one thing I noticed is how big that ship is for it to hold a court like that and all that. So that's a great one.
Yeah, for sure.
I think for me personally, it's been watching some of these like volleyball games outside at the football arenas. I think Wisconsin or whoever it was, Texas or somebody did it. I can't even think of the name. That's how sad I was. I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I saw the highlights. But whatever team did that, I thought that was awesome to do. I thought that was a great thing for the girls. So they were able to have so many people like watching it. And they had a streak going and stuff. So kudos to the volleyball team for doing that, but also the ship. I hope they continue to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, they should, for sure.
I think those are great little different venues that you see, like when hockey does their hockey game outside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like those are things like I think more people can see, and it's an awesome feeling. All right, my Cash is telling us time to go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for having a great show. Thanks, Big Arms, for coming back and making the show a great show.
Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is, man.
America, the universe. All right. I love y'all. Thank you. Continue to like, subscribe, comment. Help us get better.
Show us some love. Show us some love this week, man.
Show us some love. Put Big Arms in the chat. Big Arms in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Put bigger arms in the chat.
That doesn't even make any sense. Anyways, hey, it's Just Damn Sports. We signing off. We love y'all. See y'all next week.
Next week is Just Damn Arms.